completed match at this tournament. How does it feel to progress through to your home Grand Slam?
Yeah, it feels amazing. I'm absolutely over the moon. It's always, the best feeling to get through that first round at your home slam, and to be able to be the first match to finish and the first Aussie through in the main draw today is a really great feeling for sure.
Talia, in terms of your performance today, what was most pleasing for you?
I think just being able to go out there and just fully play my own game. I knew that this matchup today, I was going to be the more aggressive player out on the court. So I think that was exciting for me, to be able to go out there and be in control of most of the points. That's really what I want when I look for a game like that. So I'm really happy that I was able to execute my game really well today.
Hi, congratulations. Is that mentality something that you want to or need to take into your second round match, whether you're playing Krejcikova or Schneider, or is it sort of a wait and see, or different opponent, different style?
No, not at all. I think, I have my own game, and every match I intend on, performing the way that I want to. I know that I am a very aggressive player, and it's what I do best on the court. So I think no matter who I play, I'm always trying to play that way for sure.
You mentioned on court that I think you said that you're realising more, I guess, the amount of damage that your game can do. I was just hoping that you could expand on that a little bit.
I think just, over the last year, I've been able to play against more of these players who are in the top 100. And I think it's been really great for me to be able to see how much I am able to compete with these players. And the game that I have, I think that I find myself in positions a lot of the time, being in control of points and everything like that, and giving myself a lot of opportunities on the court. So I think it's very exciting for me, and I hope to develop that a lot further.
Has the difference then been your consistency? Obviously you've always been able to hit big winners and the rest of it, but has it been able to do that at a level for longer that's sort of helped you evolve, I guess, lately?
Yeah, I think for sure. And I mean, nobody's game is ever going to be perfect, so there's always something that you're continuing to work on, and for sure that's something that I'm always working on, being able to maintain that high level, try and maintain that for a full match. Obviously there's going to be some highs and lows throughout a match, but definitely continuing to try and work on being able to maintain that high level for a long period of time.
Looking at your 2025 season, you came through qualifying to make the major at Wimbledon. Tough third match of qualifying, played 3 majors. Do you feel mentally tougher than you were, say, 12 months ago?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And I think the experiences that I've had over the last 12 months, I've been able to learn so much and grow mentally as well as physically. So for sure, I find myself often being able to look back on those experiences that I've had and being able to tap into what I learned on some of those days and use that in my current matches.
What can that sort of prize money winning a first round at the Australian Open do for you across the remainder of the year?
It goes a huge way, and I think super grateful for the opportunity in the wildcard to be able to play in the main draw. I think there's obviously a massive difference in prize money at Grand Slams compared to some of the lower level tournaments. So, and I think a lot of people know how expensive it is to be on tour for a whole year. So it goes an extremely long way for sure.
You're only one game in, obviously, to your 26th campaign, but what do you think you're capable of this year? Do you have a goal in terms of rankings, and do you draw a lot of confidence from somebody like Maya Joan, who's been able to rocket up the rankings?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really exciting to see some of the Aussie girls really thrive over the last year and shoot through their rankings. So I think definitely try and take some confidence from that, and but also at the same time know what I am capable of, and remind myself of the achievements that I've had over the last year, and having that in mind. I think for me, the main goal over this next year would be to try and get into that top 100 for the first time and stay in there.
Is there anyone in the game currently or formerly that maybe you have modelled your game on, or that you particularly maybe look up to?
Nobody in particular, but I think definitely more so looking at the most aggressive players on tour, like Arena Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, the girls who play in a more similar way to myself. So I think I often find myself watching those girls play, and try and learn from what they're doing. But at the same time, I'm not trying to model my game to look like anybody else's. I have my own game, and just trying to develop that in my own way.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.